Hey, this is Rui and Ashley
from Benediction.
From Benediction, watching Stormbringer TV.
Good to have you here again in Vienna. When was the last time?
When, I don't remember, but
It's a long time ago.
It's a long time because we came here quite a lot in the early days. You know, probably about 12 times in 8 years or something. And it was one of the best places we look for when we get the list.
Yeah.
You know, you get the list of the gigs. Vienna was always one we'd look for.
And you know the venue as well?
Yeah. I think we've only played here once. We used to play Rock House and Arena.
Yeah. But Rockhouse is no more.
Oh, it's no more.
Oh, that long you haven't been here?
Really? That doesn't even exist.
It doesn't exist for like 8 years now. So.
Shit. Yeah, I've not been here for too long.
Rockhouse, it was back in the 90s.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a good venue though.
Then it was Planet Music, and now it's Gasometer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's not even there. It's been that long. Woohoo. Jesus.
But you know, this is a 10-year celebration of a booking agency, and Fritz, who runs the agency with Maya, he invited you for his personal present, birthday present.
Yeah,
so you are the birthday present.
Yeah, he told us that today. We didn't realise. We just thought it was a gig, and when he told us, you know, we're quite proud.
Actually, it's a gig, but it's a special gig.
Yeah, but it's kind of proud that he's asked us. He probably asked 50 other bands, and they all said no. And then he went down the list like that, and then in the end it was us and the Pogues. And then he just, you know, he hadn't got his number, he hadn't got Shane's number, so he booked us.
I think he wanted to have you here because he's a year-long fan of you.
That's good. That's good. So let's hope we can repay him with a good gig.
I think Def played some days ago here.
Listen, I'm going to stop you there. Death have not played for 10 years.
No, you know the Def TTA?
It doesn't matter. Death.
You know it?
Yes, but they have not played since Chuck died. Death does not exist.
I just wanted to know your opinion to Def TTA.
It doesn't exist without Chuck. It doesn't exist without Chuck. I love Gene and I love Bobby, but it doesn't exist without Chuck. Death, when Chuck died, Death died, unfortunately.
Okay, that's a statement. That's a statement.
That's
yeah.
my opinion. You know, you can't have Death without Chuck. Simple as.
It sounded funny because they were here 3 days ago.
Absolutely. Like I say, I love the music, and I'm glad that it's still happening, and people still get to listen to the music and that. But it's not right.
Yeah, let's switch to Punch and Stench, a band from Vienna.
Yeah.
You did a split. I think Mr. Wang is not around here, and even Mr. Shearing isn't around here. Martin.
Really?
I haven't seen him.
Man alive, I've not seen or heard from Pungent for many years.
I hope he would be here, but obviously he isn't. But you did a split LP, a split EP, actually, a single in 1990 or so.
1990? Shit. He wasn't even born! The drummer wasn't even born even.
I was 17.
Really? Yeah. I was 19. Man alive. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Time flies.
That's what. But you know what? I don't feel any different now than I did then. I still feel the same, and I still look the same. Fuck off. I still look the same, you know. I don't feel any different. I'm still having just as much fun. If we could just lose him and get a real bass player, then it'd be fine.
He wouldn't like to be in camera, I guess.
Well, no. He's Frank said a couple of days.
He. Yeah, but not he.
No. Dave's the sensible one. Frank's the opposite end of the scale, and then me and Ruby just fill in the blanks. And now we've got the boy to help us. He picks us up when we fall over.
He's lowering the average age.
He is, yeah. He's making us, yeah. He's making the average age almost 40.
So a question which you get asked very often the last time: what about a new album?
Well, I'm a bit of an asshole. We keep writing the album and I keep ripping it up. That's the bottom line. There will be. The plan, right? The plan, kids, right, is that we're gonna write the album. We'll finish writing the album in August and September, and record in October for a January-February release.
There will definitely be.
There will definitely be. Yeah, because for the last few years, because all the bands are reforming, and you know, which pisses us off a little bit, you know, because Benediction stayed when their scene died. Benediction stayed where we were. All the other bands went away and did their day jobs, and then when they
come back now.
Yeah, because there's money now, you know, and everybody comes back, so they all want the money, you know. But we're still on shitty money, because our money went down when the scene went down, but we stayed. You know, so
Just want the fame.
yeah, no, I just love what I do. You know, I'm very privileged to do what I do. You know. So from the last few years, we've been deciding whether we should just, you know, play the old stuff, because a lot of the promoters just want us to play old stuff, you know. So we've been kind of thinking maybe we should do that, but we've decided now we're going to definitely do a new album, 100% definitely do a new album, and the plan is it will be recorded in October. Okay. But that may change.
Maybe we got that on tape, so you
got it on tape.
You can get away now. So, but there's a mentality to say we are happy with what we're doing.
Hang on, can you just film this? Rui has just missed his mouth and poured beer all down his front.
Fucking spastic.
Look, I can't do it. Look.
Get it!
But this mentality of yours to say we are happy with what we're doing, we don't need much money, we don't need much fame. Is this coming from your punk background? You were
I guess so,
listening to punk before you came to
None
Mel?
of us ever wanted to be famous. None of us ever wanted to.
I did.
Yeah, but you're a nub. None of us ever wanted to be famous. None of us ever wanted to make loads of money. It's just a hobby. It's a hobby. We enjoy doing it, and you know, if we'd have wanted to make money and if we'd have wanted to be famous, we would have split up 20 years ago. That's the definite. You know, but like I said earlier, when the scene started to get difficult, you know, and every band was getting signed up, and the whole scene got saturated with shitty bands, you know. It got really difficult, but we just carried on doing it because that's what we like to do. Unfortunately, we don't gig as much as we want to, you know, because we're all getting a lot older. And
You should gig more here in Austria as well.
But Frank's I think died like 3 years ago. He's been just hanging on for 3 years. Right, Frank? See, he's been dead for 3 years. Rui's forgotten his own name. You know, so we're in trouble.
But he's got interesting tits.
He has got interesting tits. Yeah, don't say that in front of my girlfriend. They're horrible tits, sweetheart. They're horrible.
Okay, he's the quiet one. I figured it out.
Yeah, you figured it out pretty quick. But yeah, we should do more gigs. We should do. But you know, when the album comes out, we will do more gigs.
Of course, you have
We will
to.
do. Well, we'll never do the 6-7 week tours that we used to do when we were young. Now we're all shaving and that, you know. We don't want to do 6-week tours, but you know, a couple of week tour with, you know, in our favourite places, Vienna obviously being one of them. That'd be pretty cool.
Always cool gigs here, I remember.
Vienna's always been good to us. Always been good to us. The first tour we ever did back in 90 or was it 90 or whatever, Vienna was our best T-shirt sales on the whole tour, and I think we did 36 gigs on that tour.
That's cool.
And Vienna was our best T-shirt sales. It was our best reaction, and that's why we always love coming back to Vienna.
That's cool.
That's why we come back now every 10 years.
Fun to have you here.
We need to or not.
It's fun to have you here.
Well, we love it. We love it.
You were one of the first bands to sign on Nuclear Blast, I think 25 years back, 26 years back actually, and you're still with them. So you saw the rise of the whole concern.
Well, it's nice for us that when we started, we had no money, and Marcus had no money, and now 27 years later, we have no money. Well done, Marcus. Well done. Just send me a postcard from Bahamas. Yeah, that'd be cool. Thanks.
But you're still with them, actually.
Yeah, because it's again, we were offered a lot of money to go to go to Iraq in the first place, but it was never about money. You know, we didn't particularly trust anybody, but we trust Marcus. Yeah. We like Marcus. You know.
It's a long-time friend.
Yeah, he's like he's our own little personal Rod Stewart lookalike. You know, he's our
Maybe he's watching this as well. You know,
yeah. Rod Stewart's got nothing on you, brother.
Give us some money.
He gave us £18 in 1993.
No, he didn't.
He gave it me. Lads, I need to talk to you about that.
We can blend in the bank account if you like.
Can you?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Let's put it in. That would take my total up to £18.
So the Birmingham scene today, how is it different to the scene 20, 25 years ago?
The scene changes daily, doesn't it? One year there's a load of bands, the next year there's no bands. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, it was good. It was very good in Napalm and Bowl Thrower, and it was a good scene. And it was Birmingham or England versus Florida. Yeah. You know, you had all the technical Florida bands, and you had all the punk orientated
Morris Sound bands versus
Morris Sound, the Morris Sound bands against the punk straightforward bands, you know. So
I mean, everybody comes from. I think Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, they have their background there.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some
Many electronic bands as well.
yeah, there's loads of cool bands come from there, and you know, people say, well, why do bands come from there? Is it because of the you know, this, that, and the other? But it's just, I don't know. I guess it's just for the amount of people there. There's 9 million people in Birmingham, so you know,
Everybody must be in a band.
there's going to be a lot of people in bands. There's a lot of studios. There's a lot of rehearsal rooms. So
I have the impression in Vienna as well.
yeah, is that right? Is
So
that
many bands, so
absolutely? Yeah.
not so many people.
If there's a lot of bands, there's going to be a few that make it. You know, we were lucky enough that we got the breaks.
But there's some kind of brotherhood between the bands in Birmingham.
Absolutely, yeah. I kind of like that. Everybody gets on with everybody else, and everybody's happy when everybody else does well. It's pretty cool.
If there's some lack of singer, you just ask Barney
of course,
to fill in.
And we were supposed to do 70,000 tons of metal, and Barney was going to do. He was going to come on stage and do some gigs with us, but in the end we decided not to go.
What do you think about things like 70,000 tons, like all the cruises?
Yeah, I don't mind. You know, if someone's got an idea and they're willing to put their money into it and give it a go, I'm all for it. You know, fair play to
In
them.
it for the fun.
Yeah, in it for the fun. Yeah, you know, like I say, we're not necessarily in to make money, but if there's anything that could push the scene, and you know, we still love we still love the fact that it's underground. You know, when we started, it was really underground, and then it got a bit popular, and then it got saturated, and it got shit. You know, there's too many shitty bands. Now it's come back underground, and it's a bit more honest. You know, I like it.
The audience out there is a bit younger than.
We discussed this a while ago last year that when we went to festivals, there was a lot more younger people, because up until the last few years, it's been all the old fans, and we were kind of thinking, you know, it's all going to die out because they're all going to. You know, but all of a sudden now, you know, we did all the festivals last year, and there's
want to die, obviously.
There's young kids at the front singing the words. I mean,
We just talked to somebody who wasn't even alive when your first record came out.
it's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. We asked the question yesterday in Bilbao. We asked if there was anybody younger than 27, and a lot of people put their hands up, and that's younger than the band.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's great when somebody comes up to you and says, "Can you sign my copy of Subconscious Terror?" And you look at them and then. They wasn't
It's
born.
my father's copy.
Exactly. They wasn't born when it was recorded. It's great. It's great. You know what I mean?
That's funny. It's funny.
It's been passed down the generations.
I find it funny because this is a question I'm poking very a lot on the older bands nowadays.
Well, it just goes to show that it wasn't a fad. It wasn't just a fad for a certain generation. The fact that it's been passed on down to the next generation means it's got substance. Means it means something.
It's fun to have you here. It's fun you're still around.
Yeah, man.
Fun
Almost
you don't take yourself serious. I think this is why you're still here, because you don't take yourself serious.
There's too many bands that take themselves too serious, look at themselves in the mirror, and how do I look? And there's, you know, if I don't get this much money, I'm not gonna play, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. We're lucky to do what we do. We're very lucky to do what we do.
You're lucky that you still do what you do.
Yeah, we are very lucky.
You got any final words to Fritz and Maya, who run the bookings?
Fuck off.
It's like it's happy birthday in English.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday in English. Fuck off. No, top man, wicked.
Darren, thanks for the
No problem, my friend.
thanks for the interview spontaneously.
And I need to see you down the front when we play tonight. If I don't see you down the front, I'm going to come looking for you.
Oh,
I know what you look like now.
we have to be there with the camera and the photo pit.
Camera. Okay, make sure you're there.
We will do this anyway. So.